trade office, located here at the Welcome Center, hopes to benefit local businesses by helping them increase their exports to other countries. In only its second year, it's quite apparent that Casting for a Cure is a catch not only on, but off the lakes. Reporting for UTVS News, I'm Matt Main. Is it the storm of the century? Probably not, but the size, strength, and severity of the storm could rank up there.
Central Minnesota businesses going global. That's the goal the Minnesota Trade Office has as they team up with the Central Minnesota Small Business Development Center at St. Cloud State University. Dean of the Herberger College of Business, Dr. Diana Lawson, talks about the partnership.
Businesses interested in international trade would have what we might consider a one-stop shop. They could go there, they can get help from the Small Business Development Center. Businesses can go there to get help from the International Trade Office. We have a microloan program there also. So we're trying to put all of the business resources in one spot.
The trade office, located here at the Welcome Center, hopes to benefit local businesses by helping them increase their exports to other countries.
Small businesses are more and more getting engaged with global business activities and exporting. So it's just a natural for St. Cloud State and to be working with the Herberger College of Business on these issues.
But if you're not into business, how does this affect you?
This is good for the College of Engineering, for the College of Arts and Humanities, for the College of Social Sciences, because if you talk to the business leaders and you talk to people in these businesses, they want students from all over campus with all sorts of backgrounds. This will allow us to have greater interaction between the businesses and the students.
Reporting for UTVS News with the help of photojournalist Mike Haberman, I'm Matt Main.
And Veterans Day is just a day away. Matt Main is in here with some history on Veterans Day. Is that right?
Well, that's right. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, or as it was called nearly a century ago, Armistice Day, a day where we remember the men and women who served our country. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918, an armistice went into effect to end the war to end all wars. President Woodrow Wilson proclaimed November 11th, 1919, to be the first Armistice Day, to reflect on those who died in the country's service of the Great War. Nearly a century has passed since then, but November 11th is a day we still honor those who served in our country's armed forces.
Veterans Day to me, as just a civilian, is the respect for everybody who served, anybody who's been in the military, past, present, who's going to be in the military. And then on the military side, it's more of, you put this on and you walk through, you're pretty much walking through history, making history every step you take.
I'm the daughter of a veteran, the sister of a veteran, and I'm also a veteran myself. So it's a good day, and to be honest, it's the only day I really let myself kind of delve into a lot of the thoughts and just thinking about my military experience, my dad's military experience, my uncles, my grandfathers, my brothers. Even I have a lot of friends that have served as well, and it's just kind of through my life. It's really been very, I guess, very present, very aware, very all around. We've always celebrated Veterans Day. There's always been some mention of notion to it. So it's a very personal thing for me, I guess.
Hearing all the stories from all veterans really gives me a lot of pride, especially like World War II veterans, and just knowing the history of what our country has done really gives me a lot of pride.
Veterans Day is not just for people who have been deployed or fought in a war. Veterans Day is for somebody who could have gone an entire 20 years career and not deployed. It's for anybody who puts on the uniform and has time in it.
Just a reminder, government offices throughout the state will not be open in observance of Veterans Day.
So Matt, what are the basic various events that are going to be happening tomorrow for Veterans Day?
Well, there are a number of events like at the VA Medical Hospital, but there's a special one here on the campus of St. Cloud State University in Stewart Hall, where members of the 34th Infantry Division will perform in a concert along with the SCSU Wind Ensemble. And to find more on tomorrow's events, visit our website at www.utvsnewsnow.com.
Thought I might come out and have a little fun with you and do my best Randy Quaid imitation from what was Christmas Vacation with the robe and the galoshes, but I think we'll do it in a professional way today.
Even after the agony of defeat, gubernatorial candidate Tom Emmer still has an upbeat attitude and a smile on his face.
But 36 days after the election and a number of recounts, the Republican candidate has conceded to Mark Dayton.
Mark Dayton is going to be seated as the next governor of the state of Minnesota, and it is our job to make sure that he can be the best governor he can possibly be. That doesn't mean agreeing with him all the time. I suspect there may be a disagreement or two, but it does mean giving him and his administration the respect it deserves. We congratulate him, and we offer to help him in any way we can.
Dayton, humble in victory, talked about the call he received from Emmer earlier today.
It was a very gracious call on his part. We congratulated each other on running excellent campaigns. I said I'd like to come out to Delano and have lunch with himself and Jackie, with whom I also spoke, as soon as possible. And he said he had the ice frozen on his rink out there, and he still wants to get me in pads so he can score a couple goals on me.
But it's not letting in goals that Dayton is concerned with. That would be working with an all-Republican House. And being the first Democratic governor in 20 years, Dayton knows of the hard work ahead.
Doing so will require goodwill, hard work, and sincere willingness to listen to and learn from one another, to find our common ground, and to create shared solutions. If we simply disregard and defeat each other's proposals and try to make each other look bad in the process, we will only cause unwanted gridlock and deadlock. More importantly, we will fail the people of Minnesota. They deserve our best and our success because they need and deserve a better state.
You know, there's so many people that are affected by cancer, have a story, know somebody who's battled it or unfortunately has lost a battle with it. That energy that you have from grief or anger, it can be turned around so easily into something positive. And this is just one of those great outlets to be able to channel that energy towards.
Those statements resonated a common feeling during last weekend's fundraising event, Casting for a Cure. But for those who don't know, what is Casting for a Cure?
Casting for a Cure event begins with a fish-a-thon in the morning at sunrise, and we have about 105 anglers this year, which was very exciting for us in our second year. And then the event progresses into the afternoon today, starting at 4 p.m. The anglers come in to register their catches of the day by taking digital photos of what they caught on our fish measuring stick. We're hoping to donate well over $10,000 to the Coburn Cancer Center again, and we're also looking to distribute additional funds throughout Greater Minnesota in different areas of cancer awareness, prevention, and resources.
Saturday's event wasn't just for those avid anglers.
Through the evening, we have all kinds of different activities. We have a silent auction. We have live music this evening. We have inflatables going on for families and kids, fishing activities. We have all kinds of honoring cancer patients and their families and the struggles that they've been through. We have a memorial wall to do that for anybody who's been affected by cancer.
In only its second year, it's quite apparent that Casting for a Cure is a catch not only on, but off the lakes. Reporting for UTVS News, I'm Matt Main.
I'm gonna huff and puff and blow your house down. That's what it seemed Mother Nature was trying to do in St. Cloud, central Minnesota, and across the nation yesterday and into today. The major storm system that battered the area left branches and trees in disarray, broke the old record for rainfall, and left thousands in the dark. While most of those have power restored, thousands are still waiting for their electricity to return. The storm didn't only make living conditions difficult, it made going outside just plain treacherous.
Kind of tough to run in a weather like that. I guess we really weren't expecting it, having such nice weather last week and all of a sudden going to 30 degrees, and this today, it's kind of hard adjustment to get used to.
Is it the storm of the century? Probably not, but the size, strength, and severity of the storm could rank up there.
UTVS Chief Meteorologist David Martin explains how rare and historic this storm has become.
We actually set a national all-time lowest pressure record, 28.20 inches in Big Fork, Minnesota. Behind it, we had blizzard conditions in North Dakota. We had a tornado outbreak from Mississippi up to Michigan. Over 270 reports of severe wind gusts yesterday. The storm stretched 1,200 miles long. That's pretty impressive. I mean, this was a pretty potent, expansive storm. So it's something that you might not see for another 20, 30 years.
One thing's for certain. This unusually strong fall storm has given Minnesotans a little bit of a taste of winter. Reporting for UTVS News, I'm Matt Main.